Elva's dreams were never pretty. Thematically, they cleaved to bones and blood and rains of fire. Like everyone else, Tollykaina was summoned to the catch bay, but he was in no kind of hurry. He was down in the bilges of the vessel. No one went down there unless they had to, which is why Kaina liked it. That, and because it reminded him of the mines he once worked, before an indiscretion with a jackhammer and another man's face forced his career into this new direction.
Kaina! Kaina! You can hear this, I know it. Get yourself up here now.
The vox spoiled the quiet. Level from rarely used fluted vox horns clustered over the central walkway.
All crew to report to the catch bay immediately. That means you too, Tollykaina.
The horn snapped off with a rustle of static. The echoes took a long time to die, and the creatures in the depths only resumed their business when they did. Kaina scowled up at the horns.
"Leave me alone,"
he grumbled. His vox set twittered, demanding to be turned back on. The alarms were beginning to get to him. He looked to the stairwell, where the majority of the light in the bilges came from. Most of the lumens were out, or filled with water and slime, and dimmed to uselessness.
"Throne curse it all,"
he said. Regretfully, he laid down his pole, dusted off his knees, and turned. Whereupon, he walked right into a giant he had utterly failed to see. He took a step back. He couldn't see up to the thing's grinning, luminous face without doing so. Eyes dark as forever looked down at him. They bore him no malice. They were perhaps almost kind, but there was a fever twinkling far back in them that hinted at unplumbable insanity.
"Hello, mortal."
"What is your name?" said the creature, in a manner that would have been pleasant were it not for the cold radiating from it, and the abattoir smell of its breath. Tollykaina's jaw flopped wide. He tried to take another step back, preparatory to fleeing, but his foot dangled over water, and he was forced to stay where he was. Tollykaina, said Tollykaina. The creature moved a step closer. Kaina tensed and leaned back, teetering on the edge of falling into the pool. The giant wore nothing but a ragged gown, showing pale flesh, hatched by 1,000 scars and seamed with grime. It exuded a peculiar odour that managed to be alluring, despite the creature's filthiness. A fly buzzed past Kaina's head. They often started to bother him after he'd been down there a while, but none went anywhere near the giant.
"Tell me, Tollykaina, who now sits on the throne of terror?"
Kaina's brow creased at the question.
"Is it the Emperor? The Emperor of mankind?" said the creature.
Tolly was a simple man, and could not comprehend another had almost taken the Emperor's place not very long ago. He nodded. The giant exhaled a gust of pure indifference.
"So far the one. I knew he would. I saw it after all."
He reached out a hand and pushed up Kaina's chin with the tip of one blackened, ragged nail.
"And what is the current date?"
Shh, said the giant. "You are a crewman on a void ship." He gestured expansively at the bilge swamp. His manner was so hypnotic, Kaina saw the place in a new and glorious light.
"A hero of the spaceways. A man like yourself must know the year. Vessels must keep logs, surely. Or was the victory as bad as defeat?"
The date, said Kaina.
"Yes, the date," said the creature.
Tollykaina swallowed. I think, so far as we can tell, not having our own astropath and such, it is Millennium 31, year 32, accepting a plus or minus deviation of 2 to 3 years, as is to be expected."
"Plus or minus deviation," said the creature approvingly. "Now you sound like a spacefarer, Tollykaina, and not a sump-grubbing insignificant. 31 or 32, you say?"
Kaina nodded enthusiastically.
"So short a time," the creature sighed.
"Oh, well, I suppose it could have been worse. Such as an eternity," he said. He looked expectant at this witticism, and expected Kaina to share the joke. "Are you a Primarch?" blurted Tollykaina. The creature grinned ferally.
"Yes, I am a Primarch," it said. "I am the most cursed of the Emperor's cursed sons."
Sharpened teeth made for a shark smile. "Cast out into the void by my loving brother, the so-called Great Angel of Baal. Until you happened along." He prodded the man in the chest. The force of the touch made Kaina whimper. "I doubt that's common knowledge, so I am certain you're wondering which one of the 20 I am?" "Can you guess?" Tolikaina shook his head. "I'll wager you do know," he said brightly, then added threateningly, "Say my name." Kaina swallowed. He had an inkling who the salvage was. The knowledge paralyzed his tongue against his palate. The creature leaned in close. "I'll tell you then, as long as you promise to keep it to yourself." "You will, won't you? Promise now?" "Good." "I know you're frightened." The giant sniffed around Kaina's head. "I can smell it." Tolikaina nodded, still in the same state of dumb terror. "I am Conrad Cruze," the creature said, shuddering with release as he spoke his name. "The Night Haunter, 8th Primarch, Gene Father of the Night Lords Legion Astartes." Idly, Cruze closed his hand around Kaina's neck and lifted him off the ground until Kaina's face was level with Curze's own. A wet sound came from Tolikaina.